Oh, hey guys, you always catch me at the most awkward times. I'm just practicing a little more tactical training like usual, just bare knuckle boxing on these steel targets. No big deal. Welcome to Demolition Ranch. This is one of my AR-15s, and you've probably seen it in multiple videos. I've had it in a lot of videos because this is my go-to AR-15. It's really high quality, made with really good parts, and I don't know if I've ever had a jam in it, and it's very accurate. I've had a lot of people ask me, who makes that AR-15? And it's not made by any one company. The cool thing about ARs is so many companies make parts for them that you can build them out of a lot of different parts. So this is a BCM upper, this is an Aero Precision lower, I have Magpul stuff on here, have nice iron sights, I have a new trigger, new bolt carrier group. So a lot of high quality parts went into making this AR-15 and kind of made it the way I want it. It has a nice smooth rail, skinny, not a big fat quad rail. I hate those big quad rails, I just don't like grabbing onto them. I do have the regular old birdcage flash hider because I just kind of like the look of it. I think it looks cool, but this is the one that I've used a ton, and I kind of just got the bug for wanting something a little different. So this is my new AR-15. I've had it for a couple weeks. It's made by Trojan Firearms, and they are a company who makes pretty much everything. They made this lower. That is, you can see it looks a little different than a regular AR-15 lower. All the buttons and everything are the same. Takes the same mags, obviously. They made this upper as well. It's a little different looking. The biggest thing is it doesn't have the bolt assist there, which I never use anyway, so not a big deal. They did make this rail as well. It doesn't have a quad rail, as you can see, which I like. It does have key mods, so you can hook rails on there if you want to. They also make this muzzle brake, which seems to work pretty well. I've only put a couple mags through this thing. Hickok recently did a review on this exact gun, and he seemed to really like it, and so far I'm liking it as well. This is in burnt bronze, that's the color, and they told me I was their first customer to get it in burnt bronze, so I feel pretty special. I want to show you a little difference between these two. They're both 5.56, 16-inch barreled AR-15s. This one kind of is loose tolerance, doesn't really fit too well. That's the cheap Magpul stock. This one has the CTR, which locks down, so there's no rattling there. The upper and lower on this one don't fit perfectly. I don't know if you can hear that. A little bit of rattling there. The upper and lower on this one don't move at all. And my rail rattles as well. This rail is solid. Let me take the mags out and I'll shake them both and you can see how much difference a little rattle will make. Here is Trojan Firearms. Totally quiet. Here is my BCM, which is a pretty good gun. Big difference there. This thing rattles like crazy. This thing is really tight. Feels like a really good high quality gun. So I have some new targets going to be shooting at today. Actually, only one of them's new. This one is new. These are both made by Hill & Mack Gunworks. I've had this one for a while. It's pistol rated. Let me show you the difference here. These are AR-500 steel. This one is 1/4-inch steel. This new one is rifle rated. It is 1/2-inch steel. The pistol rated one is pretty much any pistol caliber, so up to 44 Magnum and 357 SIG. The rifle is pretty much any rifle round up to 50 BMG. So just gonna take the AR and do a little shooting, maybe a little past 100 yards, and just play around a little bit, and you guys come along. You guys may not be able to see that target because it's white and it's surrounded by light colored grass, but it is a little over 100 yards away. This is the furthest I've shot with this rifle so far. Oh, shooting high. Need to lower these sights a little bit. Hold my aim a little low. Very nice. That was all of them, and I hit every one of them except that first one that I shot over. I was thinking, that thing's rated for 50 BMG. It'd be kind of weird to not shoot a 50 BMG at it, so brought the Barrett out. Let's see how it handles this. That target has springs in the back, so it should go back a little bit when it gets hit by a big bullet like this. Here we go. Killed it. I flipped it back over, and everything looks pretty good. I'm really surprised I haven't seen Creepy Cooter out here. He usually comes as soon as he hears that 50 BMG. He comes running, but he must be somewhere else today. I don't know. This thing though, took it like a champ. That 50 BMG hit right here. Most of our 5.56s were right here. It knocked the paint off all down here, even though there's no hits down here. And I assume it was just from the vibrations, because on the back side, this was all painted too. I didn't shoot it this side. It knocked a lot of the paint off too, including right there. That's where that 50 hit, and it knocked all the paint off there. It's not dented at all. I can't feel any bulge there, but all that vibration from that thing hitting must have just separated all that paint. It fell off. Thought that was pretty neat. So this thing rocked back so hard, and then when it came back, it flipped over. So I think in the future, I'll need to put some sandbags on the back of this to hold it down so it doesn't flip over. But that is a huge, heavy plate right there, and that 50 hit it hard enough to knock it all the way back. Go check out Hill & Mac Gunworks. They seem to make a pretty good product, and they're not paying me anything to say that. A lot of people think whenever I'm saying a company or a product is good that I must be getting a paycheck for it. I'm not. They just sent me a product. They asked me if I wanted it, and I said, sure, go ahead, and they sent it to me. I like it, and so I put it in a video. And yeah, it works just as it should. It stopped a 50 BMG, and it looks like it would stop plenty of them, which they say it will. So definitely go check them out, and check out Trojan Firearms. I really am liking my new AR-15, and I'm probably gonna do a couple things to it. I think I wanna change this grip. It has a hoe grip on it. I like the grip that's on my other AR-15, and probably put a bipod on the front just to make it a little better at long range, but I'll keep you guys updated on what I do with it. So thanks to everybody for watching this video, and God, I always get the feeling Creepy Cooter's looking at me. Ever since he started showing up, he's just in my mind, you know? You don't know? Thanks for watching Demolition Ranch, and I'll see you next time. Contact! What about the quad hawk? No, don't move, don't move. Bobby!